Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Parth.
Good morning, ma'am.
Which was the previous class?
Ma'am, reasoning. Ma'am, that was a math number. I would have took reasoning.
Achha. We have lecture 5. Lecture 5 is a
Morning,
freebie,
ma'am.
right? Hello, good morning.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you have arrangement?
I have an arrangement in the 5th lecture. Till where we have
Okay.
done the chapter? Have we finished the chapter?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, we were on, I think, no.
Ma'am, I
We
attended last class.
Ma'am, we
No,
were on
ma'am.
judges.
Ma'am, the Maratha's last paragraph is left. You have explained us Chauth and Sardesh Mukhi.
Where are the...
Ma'am, you have explained us Chauth and Sardesh Mukhi.
Ma'am, we are on the last paragraph, the rapid expansion. After we have to start judges.
Let everybody join in, then we'll start.
Okay.
How many children were there in the previous class?
Ma'am, it was a combined class of C and A.
Okay. I have sent the chapter of market opportunities in the group and market around us as well. I think some of you have not done the question answers of market opportunities. So you can see.
Good morning, ma'am.
That PDF. Good morning, Ashmira.
Which chapter? Market opportunities.
Yes, ma'am, you send the PDF of market around us and market opportunities.
Yes, I have sent.
Ma'am, I was absent, so my is not done. Ma'am, after holidays, you can check.
Yes, I'll check after holidays.
Okay.
That's no issue. Shall we begin? So less children are turning up.
I'm turning.
Huh?
Ma'am, I'm opening.
Yeah. Till where we have done?
Ma'am, we were on the Maratha's last paragraph.
The rapid expansion on page number 105.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right. So the rapid expansion and conquest made the rulers hostile to the Marathas. अब जब Marathas इतनी जल्दी expansion करने लगे थे तो फिर rulers को थोड़ा सा ना डर लगने लगा था कि यार ये तो इतना ज़्यादा एरिया conquer कर रहे हैं, they can be a threat to us in the coming time. Right. That is why when the Marathas fought the third war of Panipat, then they did not get support from anyone. तो उन्हें किसी ने भी support नहीं किया, कोई पिठी नहीं दिखाई. Right. And he fought the third war of Panipat against Ahmad Shah Abdali, and the Maratha Empire was completely rooted right? पूरा का पूरा empire खत्म हो गया था, and the Peshwa died heartbroken. But the successful military campaigns had made the Maratha chiefs very, very powerful. And these leaders were the Sindhya of Gwalior, Holkar of Indore, Gaikwad of Baroda, and Bhosle of Nagpur. The cities developed as important and commercial centers. ठीक है? Clear? Yes, Govind.
Ma'am, third battle of Panipat was fought by Marathas and
Ahmad Shah Abdali.
okay, ma'am.
Who was Ahmad Shah Abdali?
Ahmad Shah Abdali.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes.
Ma'am, Ahmad Shah Abdali was a foreign invader that invaded India.
Ahmad Shah Abdali was a foreign invader who
For
invaded.
invader
Yeah.
who invaded India
Yeah.
for treasure and for wealth.
Right. Correct.
Then there were how many battles in Panipat?
3 battles.
What was the
Three.
last battle?
But third battle of Panipat. क्या बात है? Huh? What kind of question was it?
No, मैं गूगल से सर्च करता हूँ और बता रहा था मैं उस पे.
Then second battle of Panipat was fought by whom?
इन्हीं दोनों के बीच में हुई थी. It was these people only who were fighting this battle. The Marathas and Ahmad Shah Abdali. चलिए. Now let's begin. I would be very grateful if you just mute yourself. Yes, Vidushi.
Ma'am, today we will read from the religion.
Beta, let me inform you, Vidushi, that you are late in the class. Okay, and we have started. Today we will start from the judges.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yes. Now we'll talk about the judge. So, Shalima, read about the judge. Shalima Noor, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Little louder.
Ma'am, can I
The
read?
Jats under their leader Churaman acquired control over territories situated to the west of Delhi and by 1680 dominated the region between Delhi and Agra. The Jats were a prosperous agricultural community and controlled the towns like Panipat and Balabagh. Under Suraj Mal, he was the adopted son of one of the nephews of Churaman. The Jat power reached the pinnacle of their glory and kingdom of Bharatpur emerged as a strong state. When Nadir Shah sacked Delhi in 1739, he gave refuge to many peoples. The Jats built many forts. Bharatpur Fort was built in traditional style. It does not have flamboyance associated to forts, but it generates an aura of strength and magnificence. The sandy ramparts were strength and by sandy battlements, the enemy guns proved of no avail. At Dig, the Jats built an elaborate garden place. Dig in 18th century was the capital of the Jat rulers. The gateway to the fort is protected with anti-elephant strikes. Within the fort is the Suraj Mal Haveli with its typical Bangladar style. The buildings were modeled on architectural forms which were associated with royalty under the rule of Shah Jahan.
Okay. Shalima, are you still suffering from cold?
Yes, ma'am.
Still now? It's been too long?
No, ma'am, I was well before, but now again I got.
Chalo, take care. So, as she read that the Jats under the leadership of Churaman acquired control over territories, right? इसके अंदर इन्होंने काफी सारी territories को acquire किया था. Okay. Right? So, they control over the territories of just in the west of Delhi by 1600 and dominated a region between Delhi and Agra. देखो आज भी हमें जाट्स कहाँ देखने को मिलते हैं? We find them in Haryana, right, which is towards the west of Delhi, right? And पहले भी क्या था, ये जो थे they used to dominate the regions between Delhi and Agra. Delhi and Agra के बीच का जो region था, it was dominated by the Jats. So the Jats were a prosperous agricultural community, बहुत ज्यादा prosperous agricultural community थी, and it controlled the towns like Panipat and Vallabhgarh under Surajmal, who was the adopted son of one of the nephews of Churaman. The Jat power reached the pinnacle of their glory. Pinnacle मतलब
peak
of their glory, right? The heights, the greatest heights where they could have been, right? बिल्कुल अपनी heights पे पहुंच गए glory की. Then yeah, and the kingdom of Bharatpur emerged. जब वो इतना ज़्यादा develop हो गया, इतना अच्छा करने लगे, then the kingdom of Bharatpur emerged, and as strong as state. मतलब वो kingdom एक state की जितना strong था. When Nadir Shah sacked Delhi in 1739, he gave refuge to many people. जब नादिर शाह ने वहाँ पे रेज की थी अपनी दिल्ली की, right? तो
यहाँ से RN कुमार.
आर्यन आपका माइक कौन है, आपको पता है? चला गया बेचारा. चलो. सो हाँ, तो उस टाइम पे क्या हो रखा था कि हाँ, जो कम्युनिटी थी, सॉरी, तो जब नादिर शाह वाज इन्वेडिंग एंड जब भी इन्वेजन होता है, ही वाज अटैकिंग एंड लूटिंग, सो द पीपल वर रनिंग अवे फ्रॉम द सिटी. उस टाइम पे इन्होंने, जिनका नाम क्या था, चूरमन, इन्होंने बहुत सारे लोगों को शेल्टर दिया. रिफ्यूज मींस ही गेव देम शेल्टर इन हिज किंगडम. Okay, the Jats built many forts, but the Bharatpur fort was built in traditional style. मतलब जितने flamboyants, बहुत ही extravagant से fort होते हैं, वैसा नहीं था, बहुत ही traditional style में simple बना हुआ था. It doesn't have flamboyance associated to forts, but it generates an aura of strength and magnificence, right? कोई उतना ज़्यादा fancy नहीं था, fancy fort नहीं था, बहुत ही traditional fort था, but एक हाँ, एक strong aura create करता था, right? And the sandy ramparts were strengthened by sandy battlements, right? Sand जो ज्यादातर जो भी था sand से बना हुआ था, वहाँ पे battlements बने हुए थे sand के. And the enemy guns proved of no avail. मतलब वो इतने strong battlements बने थे कि वहाँ पे enemy की जो अगर वो guns चलाएगा तो उससे उनके ramparts को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. They were so strong. Then at Dig was another place where the Jats built an elaborate garden palace. You read it, place Shalimar, it is palace, right? Dig in the 18th century was the capital of the Jat rulers, and the gateway to the fort is protected with anti-elephant strikes. मतलब वही elephant आके उसे धक्का मार मार के भी तोड़ेंगे ना, तब भी वो गेट नहीं टूटेगा, वो इतना strong बना हुआ था. Then within the fort is the Surajmal Haveli with its typical Bangladar style. जैसे बंगलास बने होते हैं वैसे वो हवेली बनी हुई है उस बंगले की तरह. And the buildings were modeled on architectural forms which are associated with royalty under the rule of शाहजहां. जैसे शाहजहां आर्किटेक्चर करते थे उस टाइप के आर्किटेक्चर फॉर्म पे बाकी चीजें बनी हुई थी. सो द चैप्टर इज ऑलमोस्ट ओवर. एक बार
Ma'am, the French Revolution is left.
that I'll teach, but before I go with that, first I'm giving you 2 minutes. Go through the chapter and ask me if you have any doubt or confusion.
Okay. Ma'am, when we have to submit the project?
When the school will reopen, then you have to submit the project.
Ma'am, can you tell the topic of the project? I forgot.
Chapter number 9, you have to make a project on that.
Ma'am, now he will start.
Ma'am, but I can make in only one day.
Very good.
Ma'am, excuse me. Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes, Govind.
Ma'am, what were jathas?
Jathas.
Yes, ma'am.
Spelling.
Ma'am, page number 104 in 6, last second line.
Spelling.
JATHAS.
What is the sentence?
Maharaja Ranjit Singh
A long Jatha is
reunited.
basically a long march.
Okay.
Okay. Any other doubt?
No, ma'am.
Shall we begin?
Yes.
Shall we begin, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
fine then. Okay, so now it goes as So now see, this is the French Revolution, which is very, 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 very important topic, right? Abhi, you will not read anything about the French Revolution in class 8. Abhi, you're gonna come to class 8. In class 8, there would be nothing about this. But when you come to class 9, the first chapter would be this only, the French Revolution, right? So this revolution was the revolution from where the ideas of democracy, liberty, freedom, all these ideas came into existence. पहले तो ideas थे, इन लोगों को पता ही नहीं था nation क्या होता है, citizen क्या होता है, ये rights क्या होते हैं. Nobody knew it. Everybody was living as a subject of the kings. But this French Revolution gave the people a hope, right? That you can also live an independent life. You can also claim some rights. That this nation can also be your own nation. Okay, so during the 18th century, in the various states of India, a common man had no right to participate in the affairs of the government because what were we? We were just the subjects of the king. We were not citizens back then, were we? No,
ma'am.
we were not citizens. We did not have any rights. We were just living at the mercy of the king. है ना? Okay, so at that time, the American Revolution and the French Revolution took place. उस time पे American और French Revolution हुआ था. And it had far-reaching effects on events of the world. उस time पे बहुत सारे events हुए थे, right? It challenged the social and political privileges enjoyed by the aristocrats, right? जो भी aristocrats privileges enjoy किए, उस सबको challenge किया कि aristocrats को ही सारे rights क्यों मिल रहे हैं? Why these people are getting all the rights? Why the common people are not getting those rights? Why are we being differentiated? Right? जैसे हमारे यहाँ वर्ना सिस्टम था ना इंडिया में, क्षत्रियास, ब्राह्मण्स, ऐसे ही फ्रांस में क्या था? There was estates. First estate, second estate, and third estate. The first estate was of clergy, which included the priest of churches. Second estate was of nobles. Nobles मतलब जो किंग के सलाहकार होते हैं, जो किंग के कोर्ट में बैठते हैं. So सारे के सारे benefits इन दो estates को ही नहीं जाते थे. If we talk about taxes, then these two estates, the first and the second, the clergy and the nobles, they were not supposed to pay any tax. उनसे कोई भी tax नहीं ले जाता था, and all the taxes were paid by the poor third estate people. So when the people got education, they got the knowledge, they were like, why is this so? ऐसा क्यों है? Why only we should be paying the taxes when we all are the same? Okay. So then the people in America established USA, which had a democratic constitution. जो लोग USA में थे अमेरिका में, उन्होंने एक अपना constitution बनाया, right? It also contained a document called Bill of Rights, which mentioned the right to life, liberty, and property were inalienable rights. Inalienable rights का मतलब क्या हुआ? वो rights which no one can take away from us, right? This is what we mean by inalienable rights. So जब ये चीजें वहां पर आई, लोगों ने पढ़ी, they got inspired कि अरे if these people can get it, then why can't we? Even we deserve this, right? So the French Revolution led to the fall of monarchy. फिर वहां पे फ्रांस में लोगों ने रेवोल्यूशन किया, एंड उस रेवोल्यूशन का रिजल्ट ये हुआ कि वहां की मोनार्की खत्म हो गया, वहां पे एक डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट स्टैब्लिश की गई, ठीक है? एंड the common people fought against the special privileges enjoyed by the clergy and the nobles, especially the exemption from the taxes. Why these people are not paying any taxes? Why only we are the ones who are paying taxes, right? So the philosophers influenced the thinking of the people. The Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen gave equality before law and same rights are applicable to all. कि law के लिए सब equal है, चाहे आप first state के हो, second state के हो, चाहे आप कुछ भी हो, सबको equally ही treat किया जाएगा. Then the thinkers of our country, the leaders of our country read about it. They also got inspired. They were like, wow, we should bring something like this in our country as well, right? So the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen gave equality, and the French Revolution also gave the idea of nation and citizenship. उससे मतलब कि एक nation क्या होता है, citizenship क्या होती है, citizens को क्या क्या rights मिल सकते हैं, right? And in India, people got these rights after we attained independence, right? So क्या हमारे पास भी कोई ऐसे rights हैं? What do we call these rights? Do we have any such rights in India?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
What are these rights? Which rights do we have? Are they even mentioned?
No, ma'am. In rights we have in India, we have right to vote and equality.
Beta, we
Ma'am,
have
we have
fundamental rights, no?
Ma'am, we have fundamental rights.
These are the inalienable rights. Fundamental rights are the rights, same rights, right to liberty, right to freedom, right to life. And these are the rights which nobody can take away from us.
And ma'am, and if someone takes ma'am, so there will be challan. Fine. And fine, there will be a fine or jail.
Yes, you can just make a case on them. There's a challan.
Okay.
Okay, right? So you have to let us recall in your notebooks, right? And now let's come to the exercises. Shall we come to the exercises?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have done all.
Chalo.
Ma'am,
Question
I
one
also
is,
done all.
which of the following was not the later Mughal?
Nadir Shah.
Nadir Shah.
Nadir Shah.
Good, Nadir Shah. Second is, which one of the following was associated with the term Watan Jagir?
Rajput state.
Ma'am,
Rajput states.
Rajput states.
Correct. Who was the Mughal governor of Awadh?
Sadat Khan.
Ma'am, Murshid Khan.
Sadat Khan.
Ma'am, Sadat Khan.
Sadat Khan. Who founded the city of Jaipur? Ma'am, Savai Raja Jai Singh.
Savai Raja. Right.
Savai Raja Jai
Next
Singh.
is, who was the successor of Guru Gobind Singh?
Banda Bahadur.
Guru Banda Bahadur.
Band Bahadur.
Banda Bahadur.
Right. The taxes, Chauth and Swadesh Mukhi were collected by
Marathas.
Marathas.
Marathas. Correct. What do you understand by the term Kunbis?
Ma'am, the backbone of the Maratha army.
Very good. Who was the following Mughal emperor was blinded by the
Alam.
Alam.
Shah Alam II. Okay. Now let's do the fill-ups. Dash established his kingdom in Lahore in 1799.
Dash established his kingdom in 1709.
At Lahore.
Six.
What was the name of that Sikh?
Ma'am, Maharana Ranjit Singh.
Yeah, Ranjit Singh. Okay. Next is, The third battle of Panipat was fought between dash and dash.
Maratha and
Maratha. Abdul Shah. Ahmad Shah. Ahmad Shah.
Marathas and Ahmad Shah Abdali.
Ahmad Shah Abdali.
Ahmad Shah Abdali. Right, next is the state of Awadh was founded by
And the
Murshid
state
Quli
of
Khan. Murshid
Awadh.
Quli Khan.
Murshid Ali Khan. No, ma'am. Sadat Khan.
Sadat Khan.
Sadat Khan.
The Jats had constructed forts at dash and dash.
Panipat
The
and
judge is
Ballabgarh.
Panipat.
Panipat and Ballabgarh.
Vallabhgarh. You can also write that, no? What's the name of that area? Dig. Vallabhgarh and Dig.
Jahangis were given. Ma'am, Batan Jahangis were given to Rajput states.
Rajput states. Now let's do the true and false.
Nader Shah invaded Bengal.
False.
Where did which area did he invade?
Ma'am, he invaded Awadh.
Awadh?
Wait. Ma'am, wait.
It's true. It's true.
True.
No, I don't.
He invaded Delhi.
Ma'am, I think it's Delhi. Delhi.
He invaded Delhi. This is false.
Delhi.
So I rather Jaising.
second one is false.
Yes, second one is also false. So I rather Jaising was the ruler of
So I
Ma'am,
am
in
the
the
ruler of Jat.
Ma'am, third is true.
Rajput. Rajput.
Guru Gobind Singh was the
कौन सा
10th ruler of
state है?
Sikhs. True. Raigad became the capital of Shivaji in 17th century.
True.
True. Ahmad Shah and Shah Alam too were blinded by the nobles.
True.
False.
True.
False.
Ma'am, true. True.
Why false? Once.
Robin mute. मैं can I tell you सूबेदार?
बताओ सुबेदार.
मैम political. मैम it is related to political.
वो तो ऑप्शन नहीं है बेटा.
A provincial governor.
A provincial governor. Good Vidushi. Faujdar.
A com.
A Mughal military commander.
A Mughal military commander. Good. Irajdar. Ijardar. Sorry.
A band of Sikh warriors.
Revenue farmer.
मैम a band of
Revenue
farmers.
farmer.
But revenue farmers.
Ijardar was a revenue farmer. Good Ashmira. Missile.
Maratha.
Hmm?
Ma'am,
A band of Sikh warriors.
Bands of six.
A band of six warriors.
A band of Sikh warriors.
Next is Maratha peasant warriors.
मैम next to Maratha peasant warrior.
Maratha peasant warriors. Correct. So first
Then
we
can
will
you
do the
repeat?
Subedar, a provincial governor. Faujdar, a Mughal military commander. Ijradar, a revenue farmer. Missile, a band of Sikh warriors. And took these Maratha peasant warriors. Okay, now
I'm done.
first will you write the, let us recall, first we should discuss few questions.
Ma'am, let us recall, ma'am, we have one more period.
Chalo, okay. Yeah, if we do one thing, let's discuss the question answers. In the next lecture, you can do the question answers because 7A, B, C will be combined. So C will be also be doing the question answers. You will also be doing the question answers, and 7B को I'll teach. उनका तो रह गया होगा ना? ठीक है?
Okay.
Can I tell the first answer?
बताइए.
Ma'am,
What is my? And may I?
The
May
Mughal
I?
leader who come to the throne after the death of Aurangzeb, called the later Mughals. Some of the later Mughals are Bahadur Shah with
You have to
Jahandar
name
Shah.
all of them. You have to name all of
Yes,
them,
yes.
right? The answer is given
Ma'am,
on
all
page
of them.
number
98.
90,
90.
98.
right? It's given on page number 98,
Yes.
and you have to write like the Mughal rulers who came to the throne after the Aurangzeb was called later Mughals, and you should also write that they lacked the political and organizational ability of their predecessors.
Predecessors.
Right? Uske baad you can write the later Mughals were the name of all 9 of them. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Then the next question is,
Ma'am, can I tell second?
batao.
Can I tell second?
Ma'am, can I
Ma'am, the
tell?
Aurangzeb was responsible for declining of Mughal Empire because he increases the tax collection and he increases the tax collection.
Bas.
And yes,
No, wrong.
Ma'am, can I tell? Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, Paul.
Ma'am, Aurangzeb is responsible for the decline of Mughal Empire as he gave the opportunity to the Mughals to set their companies in India.
No. Mughals.
no, ma'am, it is on,
Do you even
ma'am,
know
it
what
is
are
on
you
page number
speaking,
98.
Parth? Do you even know what are you speaking?
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, Vidushi.
Okay. Ma'am, the page number 98 contains the answer. The Mughal Empire started facing a variety of crises during the region of Aurangzeb. Because his long drawn out wars in the Deccan has depleted the royal treasury and the administration in the north was neglected. The
What
number
was?
of mansabdars had increased uh, manifold, but there were no granted jagis. Those who had the jagis exploited the peasants and tried to get the maximum for them. Nobles who were appointed as governors, subedars, often controlled the offices of revenue and military administration, the Diwani and Fodari as well.
Right. So all this gave them unlimited political power. Right. And as the governors became powerful, they did not deposit revenue with the central government. Right. And asserted their independence. ऐसे करके लिखना. So this would be the answer. Yeah.
Yes.
Next question is, what was the impact of the invasions of Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali on the empire?
Ma'am, can I tell?
बताइए.
Ma'am, Nadir Shah, the ruler of Iran, plundered the city of Delhi in 1739 and carried away immense wealth, including the Kohinoor diamond and the surrendered peacock throne of Shah Jahan. The ma'am, what is contemporary
ये नहीं लिखोगे
observed
लिखोगे the wealth to looted from the Mughal treasury by Nadir Shah included 60 lakh rupees and some thousands of gold coins, nearly the one worth of the gold vase and 50 crores of jewels. The city of Jahanabad was turned into rubble. Right. Then you'll write that Ahmad Shah Abdali was one of the generals of Nadir Shah. He also invaded India rapidly and he carried a huge amount of wealth that he exempted. Right. Amount of wealth from India that he exempted his own people from taxation for 3 years, and all this deteriorated the condition of the kingdom. ठीक है?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am,
Ma'am, can I tell the next question?
Right.
ma'am, Kohinoor was actually when it was in India, so it was actually known as Noor-e Hind.
Yes.
Okay.
Now the next question is, what do you mean by the emergence of states? How did it happen?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I tell?
बताओ Parth.
Ma'am, can I?
ऐसे लग रहा है only 3 people are studying in the class. बाकी सब formality के लिए रह गए.
When the Mughal Empire started declining, the Subedars, Jagidars, and the governors consolidated their power in different parts of the country and divided it into several autonomous states. Broadly speaking, the states which asserted their independence can be categorized into three groups. Firstly, the state of Awadh, Bengal, and Hyderabad, which were the Mughal Subhas, and through their ruler were the strong, independent to send the revenue, did not ties with the Mughal Empire.
Did not break ties in the Mughal Empire. The second were Rajput states were received Watan Jagir. Third and last group included Marathas, Sikhs and Jats. They had constantly been in conflict with the Mughals. That's
Ma'am, can I get?
what answer हो तो यही same ही तो है. There's nothing different. Right, now do these
What
first,
was
then
the
we'll discuss the rest. Right, पहले इतना कर
what
लीजिए.
were the first?
Okay.
Ma'am, in this we have to not stick the map,
You have to do
or
the
we
map
have
given
to
on page number 99.
101.
Yeah, 99.
Ma'am,
Once you
and
have
ma'am
to do
also
the
in
number
100.
99, you have to mark these states: Hyderabad, Maratha, Bengal, Awadh,
Okay, ma'am.
then Lahore. Right, then you also have to do the one given on 10.2. Both the maps you have to do.
101.
Yes. इसमें से आप मेजर मेजर एरियाज मार्क करना, जैसे कि बॉम्बे, मसूलीपट्टनम,
Okay,
मद्रास.
ma'am. Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes, बेटा.
Ma'am, we have not done yet the chapter 9 yet.
Chapter.
9, the origin of
गुड मॉर्निंग,
regional
गुड
culture.
मॉर्निंग गोविंद, गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा. आपने बनाया ना प्रोजेक्ट, बना लिया आपने? किसका
मैम
बनाया
प्रोजेक्ट
प्रोजेक्ट आपने?
बना लिया.
किसका बनाया
मैम
प्रोजेक्ट?
नॉट क्वेश्चन आंसर,
तो बेटा वो
क्वेश्चन
प्रोजेक्ट
आंसर.
बेस्ड है ना चैप्टर, वो इसलिए उसके क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं करने हैं. दैट चैप्टर फॉर प्रोजेक्ट्स.
Okay, ma'am, I was absent. No, I was absent. That's why I don't know.